O king, my king, nothing fancy, just small bits of random advice this week about how you might approach the next year. 1. Slow it down. This world forces you into errors by hurrying you up. And the greatest of these errors is to neglect the soul. So, if you're going too fast, slow it down. 2. Let the fire come out of your heart. Sometimes our determination overwhelms our passion and we burn out. Don't burn out. 3. There's a time for merriment and a time for fasting. Without joy, pain hasn't any meaning. Without pain, glory doesn't exist. 4. Consider everything you eat. And I don't mean only food, but music and what you watch. You may find that you're eating the devil's yeast and you don't know it, and it ends up forming your opinions for you. Do not allow your opinions to be formed for you. Consume what is good and right. 5. The value of money is about to dive in this world, so ensure that your wealth is locked up in land and in people, and in things that you love, and in collectibles, and in those things. Because when it all comes down to it, if you're restricted for food, you better have it. 6. On that note, keep 3 months of food stored. Our world has become way too dependent on the power grid that a Carrington event, such as the Carrington event of 1859, could occur again. It is a massive solar flare, and it would cause a massive disruption, which would severely punish the unprepared. So be prepared for that. Have water, have food. 7. Learn to love the little things. God is something you see in the vastness of the heavens, or in a cat amusingly honing his skills as a predator. 8. Always find time to spend by yourself and unoccupied by entertainment. 1 hour a day keeps the mind and the will healthy. 9. Exercise your mind in all kinds of ways. Draw, write, talk, doodle, play a musical instrument, write a journal. Doing this sort of stuff keeps you sharp, gives you a more universal perspective. Not a worldly perspective, a universal one. And yes, the two are quite different. 10. Don't shy away from physical labor. Get your blood flowing on a routine basis. Look at a chore as a chance for your blood to flow to make you feel just that little bit more alive. 11. Live in a constant state of change and growth. Always learn, always increase in a skill, always get closer to God. 12. Separate a person from the office he holds. An office can demand reverence, while a person occupying that office might be a scumbag of sorts. But hey, if they occupy a respectable office, you gotta respect the office. Doesn't matter who. 13. Treat every woman as a father's daughter, or as you would your mother. Though we occupy the same space, women occupy a different realm. Do not treat them as though they're male friends, for doing so perpetuates in them an attitude of self-loathing. They begin to hate their own femininity. And they should love what they are as they put life into the world. They should not hate what they are. 14. Put songs in your head that sing of holy things. 15. Reason is a child of love. If you're disputing with another, do so because you love them and you want what is best for them, not because of vanity. And if you're unable to escape a pursuit of vanity, withdraw from disputes altogether. for sin inflicts us all. It's okay to walk away. 16. Start your day in contemplation of God. Come down to earth for the middle of the day and end your day in the contemplation of God. That way, you know what it's all for. 17. If you fear something, let your love of God conquer what you fear as proof of your faith. 18. Do not occupy yourself with war, but with heaven. Men show war to use pain as a reason to control you, but be controlled instead by God and by the perfection of virtue. 19. If you are troubled, step back and make it through the next 5 minutes without doing something stupid. 20. Turn virtue into habit and habit into virtue. The harder it is, the more the merit. 21. If something good happens to another, rejoice for them. Some people can only have fun at someone else's expense, while the holier have fun when others are having fun. 22. If losses hurt more than victories do, your sense of passion is wounded. 23. I thank you, O King, for having listened to me this year. For I do what I do for the profit of others, though I dislike exposing myself because I am vulnerable and wretched at times. I offered these to you as labors of love, and I will continue to do so, health permitting, mental health, spiritual health, passion health. But my last piece of advice: if you're too hard on yourself, your heart will fail to dilate and you will grow cold. Make sure your will is not a tyrant. Your will and your heart have to work together with your mind in order to enhance and ascend your soul. This is all I have to say for now. And my reports might get rarer from here, but know that I'm always in the lab, working up new ideas to improve this kingdom, my King. Ave Maria and Vivo Cristo Rey.